All right, I'm here with Mr. Jeff Patak from Duquesne University. We are going to ask a couple questions here and just get some information on the university. My first question for you, sir, is what is your student-professor ratio between...
Well, great question. Great question. I just want to start by saying thank you again for having us here today. Glad to be here. Hope everyone is doing well, staying safe, and thankful we have a chance to talk about Duquesne.
100%.
So student-to-faculty ratio is a big question that we get often from students. It really, that number is key. It shows sort of the support that you're going to receive in the classroom. So Duquesne has a 14-to-1 ratio. So when you look at that number, that's a good number
for
good. Most students, because it just really does show the size of the university and the type of support that students are going to receive in the classroom, getting to know their professors, that old saying, not just being a number, definitely.
Yeah, you're actually getting a bond.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a big part of the decision process for a lot of students.
All right, and then a second question for you is, what is your most popular majors on campus? Like, what are most students going there for?
That's a tough question.
Is it pretty diverse?
The admissions person in me wants to say all of them,
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we do. What I really love about Duquesne is that we do have a wide variety of programs to offer. So we have, we're not necessarily known as like this school or that school. I mean, we have a wonderful health sciences, nursing, pharmacy. We're really strong in the healthcare side of things. We have a strong music program, business, liberal arts, sciences, education. We teach a lot of teachers in this area from the Duquesne Education School. So I would say our business and liberal arts have the most students. So if you're asking about popularity, that's two of our largest programs.
Yeah, those two.
But very well known for our health sciences, our physician assistants, and our nursing. So yeah, we're like a nice variety of program offerings, I think, for students that makes Duquesne really desirable. So yeah, a great question.
All right, question number 3 is, what is your diversity initiative at Duquesne?
Oh, another great question. Duquesne diversity is something that is taken very seriously.
That's good.
All the way back, if you ever would look at the history of Duquesne, all the way back to the founding, when the founding spirits and priests actually started the university, diversity was a key component of what they wanted to do here. Even today, when you look at Duquesne's mission statement, there are 4 main pillars, and one of those pillars speaks about maintaining an ecumenical atmosphere open to diversity. So diversity is a strong area here at Duquesne. Our Office of Diversity and Inclusion does a lot of networking events, a lot of education for students. So all of our students really take this part of the university very seriously because it's what makes Duquesne special. Being a diverse place for students to come and learn together, share ideas, makes it a really fun and safe place for them.
That's good. And then this is actually a really good question for any seniors or juniors. How do you assist freshmen warming up or acclimating to your college? Because I know it's a pretty fearful process trying to get especially if just getting help in general. How do you guys go about that?
Great question. Yeah, that transition can be tough. When you're looking at you've been at home, going to high school, and you have sort of that regimented get up at this time, go to school, come home. And you sort of repeat that, and all of a sudden you're going on your own. Maybe you're going to be in college with people that you may not know. What I really love about our initiation, so to speak, is our orientation program that we do for new students. We actually have a week-long orientation where students come to Duquesne, they move in a week before classes even start, and it's a week full of fun activities, meeting different people,
that's cool.
Getting used to
nice.
The academic side, making friends, so it's learning about the city of Pittsburgh. They go on tours. So it's just a great way to get comfortable with being a student at Duquesne before the stress of school
even starts. Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah, exactly. So it makes students feel very comfortable. By the time school starts, that first day of class, you're sort of a Duquesne expert already, even though you've only been here for a week. So you really feel comfortable and allows you to focus really on learning in the classroom.
You've had people you've seen around you.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Definitely.
the question 5 is, how much does your university cost, like for such as like your dorm, food plan, tuition, and just other such things like that, etc.?
Sure. Another big question, of course.
Yeah,
we talk
very
about
important.
investing in your education, investing in college. That's a big part of it. What is that return going to be for you? Am I going to be able to get a good career? Am I going to enjoy my time in college? So if you just went to our website and just pulled off the tuition and the room and board, you'll see the tuition is just about $42,000 per year for our students. Room and board packages, if you're not familiar with those usually range in like the $12,000 to $13,000 per year. And that's like your room, all of your food for the entire year. So just those two alone, that's the cost of Duquesne. But I will tell you, students do not invest that much. The great thing is when you apply and you're accepted, you will be receiving scholarship funds. Duquesne has very generous scholarship plans.
That's great. I have a question right on that.
We will award those to students upon acceptance. So it really makes that, when you look at that tuition, it's really not what it's going to be. So scholarships can range up to as high as $20,000, could be even more for students. So that makes a big difference. And then that you get into financial aid and there's resources there. So we're very proud that what Duquesne offers, we're very consistently rated one of the best value schools in the country.
No, yeah, that sounds pretty good. It's definitely a good package deal. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And it's important because you want to know that what you're investing, there is going to be that return at the end. So that's how the cost and everything works for students and families.
I had one more question just going off of that. So what are your dorm size options? Like, do you do like a 2-person, 3-person, singles?
We do. Yeah, we have traditional residence halls, which are like 2 students per room.
Yeah.
Door open and everyone's out and about, bathroom down the hallway, fun atmosphere, right? Usually that's like your freshman year, especially, we have that environment. As you get into like your sophomore and junior year, we have what's called suite style. So maybe you have like 3 students, 6 students, even up to 9 students. There's different sizes of suites that you can get where you can share that together, have your own bathroom or bathrooms. And we even also have apartment style here. So like as you get into like your senior year, maybe grad school, we have apartment style, like studio apartments, 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, your own kitchen.
If you're just trying to get away.
Older.
Yeah,
you're getting older and
become independent.
To get out of dorm life.
Yeah.
And it's sort of that nice transition into the real world.
That's what I was just about to say. Yeah, it's kind of just like adulthood in general. You're just moving on, really.
Hopefully everyone learns how to make food by then too.
Yeah.
Grilled cheese and mac and cheese, right?
The college chef.
College food, yeah, exactly.
So, what is the percentage of students that land a job right out of your college, coming straight out?
Absolutely. We talk about that return. That is why you go to school. You want to get your career started. So Duquesne has excellent numbers. Our career development team and the advisors within those academic departments work together to guide students. So the last survey of students, the graduating class, was 18-19 that came out. The 20 class is still going through their survey.
Yeah.
It was 70% of graduates said that they were employed at the time of graduation. So when they were walking across that stage, receiving their degree,
they knew exactly where they were going.
Of those students had a job already. Going to graduate school is also very popular here at Duquesne. So of that same group, 23% of those students went on to graduate school. So that's about 93% of our graduates were either working or on their way to graduate school. So of that whole group, only 5% said that they were still seeking employment. So that is an amazing statistic.
Really good ratio. Yeah, very good.
Yeah, to have that small of a group at graduation, not really knowing exactly what they were doing, but they were getting supported by our team, and probably within 2 months, 4 months, 6 months.
That 5% probably depleted. Like it was probably
jobs. Yeah. Exactly. So that's a great number we're very proud of, and that again goes back to students when you do your research on success and the value in that investment. So very proud of our students, especially, but then also our colleagues here that help make that happen.
100%. It's a very big choice trying to figure out. 'Cause if you're not getting value,
absolutely.
It's honestly a waste sometimes. It could be a waste of your time and
Yeah.
a lot of money. You got to make sure you're getting that
Absolutely.
return. My next question is, what SAT and ACT scores are needed that you guys require for students?
Okay. Yeah, definitely. So, in a normal time, I'll say, without
with COVID.
COVID going on, what we normally will promote for students to apply to Duquesne, you'll see on our website, is about a 1080 SAT and a 21 or so ACT to apply to the university. That's sort of a guideline we've used. Like, if you're here, that's where you feel good about applying. If you're below that, though, we do have test optional offerings for students. We've always had that. This year, though, for our fall 21 students that are coming, so the seniors that, your senior year, we're test optional for all of our programs. So depending on when someone might watch this video, for the fall 2021, we're test optional for everyone because it has been such a problem trying to test.
I was going to say, just due to the complications this year.
Yeah, you've had cancellations, right? So what we don't want is to have someone be penalized and not be able to get into a program they want to because of that. So in a normal year, every program's a little different. Some programs are a little bit stricter in terms of, they want to see an 1170 or higher, this and that in your testing, higher GPAs. But we'll work with students individually, but we always want students to apply because Duquesne will look at everything a student sends in. Some students.
Yeah, it's not just one score.
GPA.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. Maybe they're not great test takers. Maybe they test well but had a rough junior year. We want to look at everything and make sure we can get a student into a program that's going to be the best for them. So
yeah, that's good that you guys.
It's a little different nowadays. It's been tough, and you guys with testing. But we'll work with students individually on that.
That's good. That's great. And then my last question, probably one of my most important questions, is for myself and probably for other students, is scholarship opportunities. What do you guys offer about scholarship opportunities and grants?
Absolutely,
and
yeah. And I touched on it just a little, but what I love is that Duquesne is very generous. We have to be willing and able to reward students for their hard work.
Dedication.
For the grades that they're earning while they're in high school. You guys work extremely hard. You have tests. You're extremely busy with all of your activities that you're involved in. So we want to make sure that we're able to provide a generous amount of scholarships. So I threw some numbers. Students, when you're accepted, can receive up to that 18,000, could be more. We're very proud. We have just announced we have 5 what's called the Spirit of Excellence scholarships. Those are 5 full tuition scholarships that students can apply for. Actually, this year, if you apply, you can apply for those before January 15th. And they're not just based on who has the best GPA, who has the best test scores. It is based on the full picture of the student. So everyone has a chance to earn those. And there's 5 of those that are going to be awarded full tuition scholarship for Duquesne. So we want to be competitive. We want to make sure we're able to attract students and top students to be here. So we're going to do whatever we can to help with that.
Yeah, I like how we're not just a number. You're looking at the whole picture, the whole student, not just his grades or this or that.
Exactly. Every student's different, and GPA doesn't define who you are.
No, not at all.
Score doesn't define who you are. We don't want to miss out on great students that will be great Duquesne students. So we want to hear from you. We want to read your application. We want to talk to you. We encourage every student to apply for those scholarships so we can help. And then after that, then the financial aid team gets involved. So that's just the scholarship piece. Then there's lots of other opportunities for students to utilize to help manage that investment and then be able to manage that. You're going to get that career started. The statistics are there for a great career. And then you have the ability to pay back any sort of borrowing that you've done to manage that. So
the opportunities are never ending.
key parts of your journey, so to speak, when you're looking at colleges. So.
All right. Well, that was my last question. But do you want to branch off on anything else? Anything else that you think maybe added or something that somebody should know?
Sure. I mean, we're extremely proud of all of our high school students that have visited, that we've talked to. We know it's been very difficult for all of you.
I know. I'm hopefully soon to be one of them that's going and check it out.
Exactly. And going through this college process is something that none of us have ever had to go through. In a normal year, we're open for business. You come down, you visit. So we're very happy that we have been able to offer tours and visits. So we want every student to feel safe when they visit. We're doing one-on-one with our students, socially distanced meetings with admissions folks. So please check out our website. There's a visit calendar there, so you can always come down and see the campus. If you've never been to Duquesne before, looking out the window right downtown, we've got a beautiful.
I know, I pass it a lot.
Here.
It is very pretty.
Have you been to campus before?
I've never been to campus, but I drive past it a lot of the time. Every time I go through Pittsburgh, I'm usually taking down that way,
right
and
above where the Penguins
I know, it's
is,
so pretty.
One of the best kept secrets. We don't, even though we're right downtown, we're not a busy area. It's not like we don't have buses and city streets and people walking through campus. It's really just Duquesne up here. But then you have Pittsburgh all around you. So when you want to go to a Pens game or a concert or your internship or whatever it is you want to do, it's just so much fun here for students to do too. So really want to encourage students and families, from now moving forward to learn more about visiting. Make sure seniors are getting those applications in, so we can get those reviewed for them right away. And be sure to always feel free to call our admissions office to ask questions about anything, whether it's applying or scholarships, financial aid. We're here to help you put together an excellent application. That's what we want to do, help you get accepted. So that's what we're here for.
That's good. I'm glad.
Yeah, well, those are great questions.
It's inspiring. Thank you.
Yeah. Absolutely. So I just wanted to say thank you for having us, and
of course,
proud that
thank
we
you.
can talk about Duquesne and invite anybody to give us a call so we can chat more about your personal situation. Because, like we said before, everyone's a little different. Some have this and test scores and that, and they want this major. We want to learn about it and help advise you what's the best route for you to be successful here.
All right, thank you. You heard it from him best. Let them get a little bit more personal, and maybe you'll be a student at Duquesne one day, huh?
That's right. Absolutely. We hope so. Go Dukes.
Yeah, go Duke. All right, thank you, sir.
All right, thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.